to see you here. I'm gonna be honest.
We are too.
Yeah? So, well, you had your first night sleeping in the woods. Carrie, how'd you sleep?
Not well.
Not well?
No. I slept with one eye open pretty much all night.
Yeah.
And I kept migrating south on the cart because we were on a little bit of a slope, and I was on the high end of the slope, and I kept running slightly into Ryan.
Okay. How is your shelter?
I think our shelter's actually pretty good. I think we need to tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit better, but all in all, I think it's pretty good. I mean, if it were to rain, we'd all have to kind of crowd into the deeper part of it, but I think it's pretty good.
I actually did hear you guys did a pretty good job, so
Yay.
a little
Yes.
snaps to Jovian. Yeah. Okay. Ryan, I gotta ask. You guys lost all 3 challenges yesterday.
Oh.
How does that
did.
make you feel?
It's not a great feeling. I mean, definitely not the way you want to start off an event like this, but live and you learn,
So what do you need to do to change your fate?
I honestly don't think we need to change that much. I mean, it's just been by short margin. We're just pulling a couple things together at the end. But it's not too bad.
Speaking of the memory challenge, Meredith, you were the one who was up when the other tribe scored their winning point.
Yeah, I woke up at about 3 a.m. from a very restful sleep, thinking, like, with my argument filled out in my head of why it should have stayed down, because at that point, everybody that had been checked out was able to move their stuff and take away that hint from the other team. So I felt it should have stayed down, but it is what it is. It was a mistake.
So you think you should have pulled it?
Yeah. I mean, I should have pulled it earlier, probably, but I think I should have also been able to stay down afterwards. But it is what it is, and we just made a mistake, so just got to make it better next time.
I mean, no one else scored a point.
Right.
Good point.
True that.
Danny, at the immunity challenge, it seemed like I heard somebody call out that at the puzzles there was 2 puzzles, but then everyone ignored them. Do you guys have a communication problem?
No, I don't think we have a communication problem. I think it's that one thing, like we're saying, that like we fall behind and we just like lose the challenge. But I think we communicate actually really well, and I think the first reward challenge showed that. And it's just one of those things that like we just found out that there were 2 puzzles maybe a little bit later, and the other tribe already was able to like put it together. But I think we communicate pretty well.
Yeah. And I specifically threw a first reward challenge that shows and features people's strengths. Do you think you got an idea of everyone's strengths on the tribe?
Oh.
Yeah, totally. The fact that we all had to go individually and couldn't go again also gave us a chance to see everybody. So I like that in the first challenge.
Jeff, looking at your shirt, the season's name is called Galaxy Curse. What do you think that means?
Well, when you first released the theme, I thought, okay, so there's gonna be some abduction twists, and lo and behold, we walk into camp, and this could have happened to anybody, but I was standing right next to it, and there's a little scroll hanging from the little UFO guy, and naturally I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this in front of everybody here, right? And I read it aloud, and it says that someone is going to be abducted. Whoa, who would have guessed? And it said I needed to either choose myself or pick someone else on my team to be abducted. And I thought, well, this could be good or bad. Either way, I don't want to make that decision for somebody else or for myself. We did it the fair way with drawing sticks. Sweet Lady Carrie picked the short stick, so she would be the one getting abducted whenever that's going on.
Which is why I slept with one eye open last night, because I didn't know when this was happening. I thought, am I going to be taken in the middle of the night? What's happening?
So are you nervous?
I'm nervous because, at first I thought, well, it could be a good thing. Maybe I'll have a positive result here. But then I keep focusing on, no, it says Galaxy Curse. Right. Curse is never good. So how can it really be a good thing? But I don't know. I'm hoping I have an option to choose something, and I choose something good for my tribe. That's okay. I'm staying positive about it.
Okay. And then is there one best guess of speculation as to what abduction means?
I have a guess.
Yeah.
I actually just literally came to while we were waiting for a tribal, but I think it might be. I'm assuming the other tribe also got the same thing because we got it right when we got to camp. So why would our camp be, singled out besides their camp? So I'm thinking they got the same thing. I wonder if it's a swap. Like I have to go to their tribe and somebody from their tribe has to come to my tribe. Whether it's permanent or temporary, I don't know. That's my thought.
So it sounds like you haven't thought of that before.
There were other guesses, but I haven't heard that one, and that one sounds legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's not that because I love my tribe. I don't really want to do that. So
Frank,
Yes.
got to single you out here.
Okay.
So in Survivor, we see a trend where the oldest person maybe has to work harder to ensure their safety. What have you done as the oldest member of your tribe to ensure your safety?
Just I live a pretty good life, eat right, except the last couple of days. But, no, I don't feel my age. I don't act it. I just every day is the same.
And as far as, social game outside of, not social game, but your actual social life outside of Survivor, how does that translate into a game of Survivor?
Well, pretty much have to survive every day on whatever you do. This is a little bit more physical. It's more challenging. It's something that I've never done before, and I gotta thank everybody for putting this together because we did a really good job. I mean, it's really something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Thank you. All right. Josh, tell me about the vibe on your tribe.
I think it's going really well. I think morale is definitely high, especially for having lost 3 challenges, so everyone's staying pretty positive. I haven't really seen many people blaming each other or anything like that. And last night we were having a lot of fun around the campfire, telling mysteries, so that was a good time. This morning play a little Uno, so I think it's upbeat. I think we're all here having a good time. Who knows? Maybe that's about to change, but yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Okay, but you had to come to tribal council and know you're voting somebody out. So did the vibe shift? Give me the juicy details.
Putting me on the spot. I don't know. I think the vibe's pretty similar. Definitely people started breaking off into more groups as you start going, but overall I think that it's not like one person's getting out or everybody's not involved with mixing or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much what it is in terms of morale, in terms of how everyone's feeling. I mean, maybe I'm getting the wrong read, but I think it's still pretty high.
No, I love the positivity, Jovian. Look at you guys go.
You're jovial.
Yeah.
Jovial.
Yeah.
Using big words too. All right, Alex. So this is your first vote. Sounds like you guys are pretty happy telling stories to each other. What do you base your vote off of for this first one?
I base it off of, all the factors that come into a Survivor vote in terms of what the potential next challenge might be, just the interactions I've had so far. I'm not trying to do anything wild and crazy for the first vote. I'm basing it off of what will give us the best outlook going forward so we can break our day 1 curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is just a day 1.
Just a day 1 curse.
Yeah.
So, Lena, I just found out that there was some groups forming. Have you noticed alliances forming? Put you on the spot.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it's no one wants to go to the toilet or the bath, the water cooler alone. So I feel like there's always little groups breaking off. And it's hard to tell. Is that, game talk, or are they talking about like some movies they saw recently? We just don't know. And I feel like it's so early, and everyone's still feeling each other out and having really good conversations. And it's hard to predict like what will be best for me in this game at this point.
Okay. So tell me, I have to ask about idols. So I'm learning information about Jovian. You guys have been breaking off. Don't want to go to the water cooler alone. Have you noticed people going into the brush and the woods alone? Like, are people searching for idols?
Not that I've seen so far. Like, no one's gone into the brush or anything. I think we all got to camp and kind of started doing some first looks, and you try to feel out the area to maybe see when there could be a good time to go by yourself to look for one. As far as I know, I have not heard that there's been one found. We don't even know if there is one, but I think that it's in everyone's mind, so we're all probably going to start looking soon.
Okay. So no concerns about the idol today?
I mean, I'm always concerned. That's just my personality. So, yeah, I mean, there could be one. Who knows?
Okay.
You tell us.
No.
Tell us who has it right now.
Okay.
Where is the idol?
We've been cursed already. Give us a treat.
Oh, okay. Well, my treat to you is if anyone wants to talk or, have a last minute plea, now's the time to do that.
Please tell us where the idol is.
Oh, that was really convincing.
Radio voice.
Radio boy, radio man.
That's our toss master.
Yeah. You love your costume.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, with that, it's time to vote. Let's start with Jeff.
Is it up there?
Yep, you're gonna go up there. Sorry, watch out for my. Camera.
So I guess you put the music in after.
lots of chipmunks. I did find a tick on me this morning.
I think I might have had one last night. Right there.
So, you know, normally we don't have them. We don't have any last night.
But raccoons
Yeah.
are fair game, I guess.
Yeah. The rabid raccoons that we're supposed to fight off.
Yeah.
With the machete.
The raccoons. Okay. Yeah. Protect yourself.
Yeah, we should throw something heavy on it because if we use the machete, the blood can squirt.
Oh.
We got rabies.
Oh,
Maybe
true.
blunt force trauma is a better way to go.
Throw
the
something
raccoons.
heavy at it.
The raccoons.
Pest control.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that your profession?
My day job.
No privacy.
Spy cam.
The live is still on.
I'm pretty sure they have the transition where there's no audio, just Ryan, you're next. But I don't know. I also broke our rule. I started talking again.
You just followed your
Give us
lead.
an idol.
Frank!
Sandy wanted to take advantage.
We're desperate.
Yeah.
You didn't give us paintbrushes, so I feel like it's
Yeah,
We
that
got
was.
them now. We got them now.
Yeah, after we did the JPEG
It's alright, there's so much more.
dick painting. It looks good for what
It
we
looks
had.
good for.
Nikki, are we going straight into a challenge, or can we finish our flag before we walk in as just
It will not.
You know, that's a great question.
She won't answer.
fair enough?
They don't know
They
Our
are
either.
camp counselors don't know
Our
much.
camp counselors are.
You've
Or
trained them.
do they?
You've trained them well. No, they don't.
Exactly. They might know a lot. They're professionals. So if we bring our flag, it'll be Joe. We'll just Joe.
we fall.
Hello. They pulled me here in this tiny suit.
Cute jeans.
I gotta hold on.
Oh my goodness. Why don't you come sit down?
Oh, it's gonna break. It's really low.
You want to sit on this one?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Good looking out.
Oh, that's
I'm too tall. Can I just sit the same? Actually, you know what? I'll give it another shot. Okay, it's not as bad.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go tell you what.
Oh, you guys vote?
Wait, what?
Welcome!
Hi.
I'm assuming you're on our team now.
I mean, you know what's happening?
No.
She's here for time.
I got abducted. I have no idea.
Carrie got abducted and she's gone, so I think you guys swapped. Damn, Carrie was right.
There he was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a clutch trade for you guys.
Wait, so does Carrie not?
She goes on the other team. For right now.
So confusing.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Like, too bad.
I thought there was like an accident.
Yeah. When
Yeah, that was, I was so
Nice
confused.
performance.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Well, they were like, you can scream if you want.
Made it up. Made up the
I
moment.
was like, I'm in this.
But why are you the alien?
Oh no, the alien got me. I just accidentally overdid it, and then it deflated. It's got me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They're putting it on. I was like, oh man. At first I thought I was gonna cover my head. I was like, they're gonna know it's me because it's like a little punchy suit. Oh god. Did Carrie vote?
When she walks up,
I mean,
that's
we
when
have
you
no idea.
came.
Yeah, we're about to find out, I guess.
All right. If anyone has a galaxy curse or an idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. First vote. Oh, Carrie, but she's not here. This doesn't count. Second vote. Frank. One vote Frank, one vote not Carrie. This is one vote Frank. Next vote. Frank. Frank. Three votes Frank, no votes anyone else. Frank. Frank. First one voted out of Survive Galaxy Curse. Frank. That's enough. Bring me your torch. Right here.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to be rooting for you.
Frank. Frank. Frank.
I have to carry this in my stuff.
No, just leave your stuff. Just put your torch here. Frank, your tribe is spoken. Thank you so much, Frank, for playing.
No problem. We're ready.
Amazing.
So I
You're
go
gonna go
full.
that way.
Grab your stuff.
your first tribal council. And Amanda, we welcome you now to Jovian. And that's all I have for you. Head back to camp.
Do we take our torches with us?
Yep. Yep, you can take torches with you.
I gotta grab your stuff. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, wait.
That's the one thing she said she didn't want to.
It's like a big brother, like.
Yeah, so you have to.
In the heat? I'll help you fix that fan, girl. Oh my god. We'll blame it.
Alright guys, heading back to camp.
Pull Frank somewhere out of that corner.
We'll go back down there.
Back to the backdrop.
Okay, I'm good. When whoever's ready.
We
How are you feeling right now? You're just the first person voted out of this game.
You know, I got different feelings. It's first of all, it was a very good experience, fun. I had a great time. Thanks to Nikki and the whole crew and everybody. I mean, you really did a good job. You know, after last night and you know, mingling with these people, they're all a lot younger than me, so I think that had something to do with it. Last night we were sitting around the fire pit, and you know, they're talking about bands and stuff I've never heard of, you know, so it was hard to get in a conversation and kind of get close to some people. But with that said, it was a good group. I'm going to be, you know, voting or supporting them, and hopefully they win.
Awesome. And tell me about the vote. Going into tribal council, did you feel like the vote was on you, or did you think it was up in the air? Talk to me about just kind of the going into tribal aspect.
You know, I've been around enough people in my life that you can feel, you know, vibes, and I had an idea in the back of my head. It's like, you know, this might not be a bad thing because I can hang out and inside and play pool or whatever. But no, it was kind of expected. I know there was a lot of chatter about Kari, about getting that, whatever it was, and people had that in the back of their minds.
So I did see you vote for Carrie. If you had your way, would you have wanted Carrie to be voted out this round?
Yeah, she's the one that I think, like I said, people were talking about, and people were going off in groups, and you know, you'd hear, you know, I don't know, she's going to get abducted. What is that going to mean, you know? So I was going with what I thought other people were going with.
Okay, great. So thinking back to that first challenge, if we pan over, I feel like we're really close to maybe where you had to dig for your life.
Sweat right there.
Thinking back just through day one, is there anything you think that you could have done differently, or you know?
It's all hindsight, you know. I wouldn't have picked that. I definitely would have picked something else. But it's all a challenge, and you know, everybody's rooting everybody on, and you know, that gets you going and stuff. I'll probably never look at sand again the way I did, but it was a good experience.
Great. And Frank, you're local. You're a local celebrity here in McHenry. And I believe there was an article written about you as we led up to the game. So tell me about how you got involved with that. How did you get involved with Nikki and Survive? Talk to me through that experience.
I've known Nikki's mother for forever, since birth. So I knew she had some connection there. So, you know, I'm an alderman for the city of McHenry, and at the last city council meeting, I brought up that I'm going to be missing this next meeting, and all of a sudden, at the end of the meeting, the reporter just jumped on that and did a story, and I gave her Nikki's number, and she called, and Nikki did a good job explaining a lot of things.
Awesome. Who's your winner pick? Who do you think's got this game in the bag?
From our team?
Or the whole tribe?
That's a good question. I think Jeff has a real good shot. He comes across good. He's smart. He's big, and I think he's the one to look for.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers? Any thank yous? Any shout outs? This would be your moment to do that.
Thank you to all my friends. Go McHenry, and go Bears next weekend.
Awesome. I just have one last thing to tell you, Frank. What if I told you that your game doesn't end right here? Would that excite you?
Just depends what it is, but I guess it would.
This is your last Galaxy curse. You have a choice to make. Your choice is to stay in a tent on property, pretending like you're still in the game, and have a chance to battle back for a spot back in the game, or you may let fate lay as it is and continue to be the first individual eliminated from the game. The choice is yours.
Yeah, I think I'll let fate do its work. I mean, that was a pretty convincing vote, so I don't think it's going to change much. What does that mean by do you get to join the group again, or do
you will stay in a tent on property and wait for the chance to battle back into the game.
And that means
That's all I can tell you right now.
you guys are good. I think I'll let fate go, but thank you.
Awesome. Well, it was great to have you. I think you're a great representation of the local talent we have here in McHenry.
Well, I'm the only one.
Yeah, you're the only one. Great representation. So thank you for playing, and we'll talk to you after the feed live.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, thanks.